If you're paying Apple monthly for iCloud storage, you're getting played. Every month, another charge hits your card for the privilege of storing your own photos and files on someone else's servers. But that's not even the worst part. If you stop paying, you lose everything. There's a smarter way to handle this. It's called the Ugreen NASync DH4300 Plus. This thing completely changes how you think about storage, and once you see what it can do, you'll wonder why you've been renting space for your own memories. The brutal truth is this: Apple's storage game is brilliant business for them, but terrible for us. You buy their premium device, then immediately hit the storage wall. Want to upgrade from 128 gigabytes to 256 gigabytes? That's an extra $100. If God forbid you need more, you're looking at $300 to $400 just for storage. Then they hit you with iCloud subscriptions that seem reasonable at first, a few dollars a month, but add up to hundreds over time. The thing is, Apple knows you'll run out of space. They designed it that way. Your phone fills up, you panic about losing photos, and suddenly you're locked into their ecosystem forever. It's a beautiful trap. This Ugreen device breaks you out of that cycle completely. Think of it as your personal cloud that you actually own. No monthly fees, no storage limits you didn't choose, no losing access if you miss a payment. Here's how it works. This box holds 4 drives. You can throw in whatever capacity you want, up to 120 terabytes total if you're feeling ambitious. That's enough storage to back up every photo I've taken of my girlfriend on that trip to Paris. Almost. For most people, even a fraction of that is life-changing. Once it's set up, every device you own can connect to it. Your iPhone, iPad, MacBook, even your TV. Everything backs up automatically, just like iCloud, except the files live in your house, not Apple's data centers. The setup process actually surprised me. I expected some complicated server configuration that would make me question my life choices, but Ugreen software walks you through everything. Insert drives, plug in cables, open the app, and you're basically done. Create folders for family members, set up automatic backups, stream videos directly from the unit. It feels modern and straightforward, not like you need a computer science degree. Performance-wise, this thing handles serious workloads. Before I talk about that, if you found the video helpful so far, give it a like and make sure you subscribe for weekly, no BS breakdowns of the gadgets that matter to you the most. Where was I? Power. Yes, the Rockchip processor inside is actually more powerful than what you'll find in competing devices at this price point. The 2.5 gigabit Ethernet means transfers feel quick, and if you're working with large video files, you can access them for editing without clogging up your MacBook's internal storage. Now, if you're doing serious content creation or need faster transfers, you might want to look at the DXP4800 Plus instead. That one has 10 gigabit Ethernet and an Intel processor, so it'll handle heavy workloads better. Costs about $230 more, but if speed matters to you, that's where you go. The AI photo management is pretty useful too. It organizes your photos by faces and scenes automatically, all happening locally on the device. No cloud processing, no privacy concerns about some algorithm analyzing your family photos. I do need to warn you about the downsides though. The software ecosystem isn't as mature as what you get with Synology or QNAP. If you're looking for advanced business features or want to run complex applications, this might feel limiting. The RAM is fixed at 8 gigabytes. You can't upgrade it later. And if you're someone who likes tinkering with alternative operating systems, you're stuck with what Ugreen provides. The drive installation is also more tedious than it should be. You're dealing with multiple small screws instead of the tool-free trays you get with higher-end units. It's not exactly IKEA furniture, but it's not rocket science either. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing. What if I want pure speed over capacity? I hear you ask. Well, Ugreen makes an all-SSD version called the DXP480T Plus. 4 M2 slots instead of regular drives. It's blazing fast, dead silent, but you're trading storage space for performance. That's more of a specialty tool for video editors who need instant access to footage. But for most people dealing with Apple's storage squeeze, these limitations don't matter. You want to store photos, videos, and files without paying rent forever. You want your devices to back up automatically. You want to access your stuff from anywhere. This handles all of that beautifully. The real game changer is the economics. Let's say you put two 4-terabyte drives in this thing. You've just created 8 terabytes of storage that costs you nothing monthly. Compare that to iCloud's 2-terabyte plan at $10 a month. Over 2 years, you've saved enough to pay for the entire device. After that, it's pure savings. And unlike iCloud, you control everything. Apple can't change their terms, raise prices, or decide your content violates some policy. Your data stays yours, in your house, under your control. Revolutionary concept, right? Owning the things you pay for.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
For creators especially, this changes everything. You can shoot in ProRes, capture raw photos, create content freely without constantly managing storage. Everything flows to your home system automatically. No more deleting old footage to make room, no more choosing between quality and convenience. The remote access works well too. When you're traveling or working from a coffee shop, you can still pull files from your system at home. It's like having your own personal Dropbox, except you're not paying Dropbox. I'm aware that this isn't going to replace iCloud for everyone. If you barely use storage and don't mind the monthly fee, stick with what works. But if you're tired of Apple's storage tax, tired of worrying about monthly bills for your own files, tired of being locked into their ecosystem forever, the DH4300 Plus offers a real alternative. It's not perfect, no device is, but for around $365, you get hardware that would cost thousands from the big NAS companies with software that's actually approachable for regular people. You buy it once, own it forever, and never pay storage rent again. It's the closest thing to a free lunch in tech, and we all know how rare those are. That's the kind of purchase that makes sense. Speaking of making sense, watch this next video to discover 10 new gadgets every iPhone owner needs right now.